Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between this is going to be Th000 and Fly here on Secret Valley. This is game 2 in a best of 3 matchup. Th000 in fact took game 1, Fly losing game 1 on Echo Isle. We currently have a Barracks, Ultra of Kings, and a farm being produced. Pretty much a standard opening coming in from Th000. Th000 taking game 1 without going for a fast expand. He in fact went a nice, very high pressure tower against Fly. Fly opened up with a single burrow and then tried to do a quick tech to tier 2. Unfortunately, his harassment with that Blade Master wasn't effective enough in order to stop an early waves of rushes from that Archmage and those Water Mentals, further supply locking Fly. So we'll see how Fly tries to readjust to this strategy. Perhaps he will in fact try to go for that secondary Orc Burrow. Getting that secondary Orc, or getting that second Orc Burrow before tier 2 allows him to get a much larger army and push back any attacks. Also, it allows Fly to be able to hide some of those peons in those burrows a little bit more efficiently and effectively. No scouts out yet. Blade Master in fact coming in from Fly. What's the hero choice? Yes, Archmage coming in from Th000. So Th000 not changing anything up as of yet. Secondary Orc Burrow now coming in from Fly over here. So that does mean that his tech will definitely be delayed, but it should put him a little bit more in a safe position economically and army-wise here in the early stages of that game. We in fact now have a peasant or a footman now moving out across that field. The footman moving just to the bottom left-hand side. We'll quickly see what the strategies in fact are, and that footman able to go ahead and do some scouting. Blade Master going to be popping out just in time in order to take down that footman. So we'll see if that Blade Master in fact does go after that footman, or if he does not decide to chase and try to put on some harassment. Coming back over here, Archmage militia creeping with some footmen and militia in order to take down those Null Assassins. Those Null Assassins should be focused down relatively quickly by the normal damage of those militia. Trying to do a little bit of a move and attack on that Archmage in order to pick up that Toman time. Coming back over here, Blade Master able to wind walk, wants to pick up a Circle of Nobility and forgot the Circle of Nobility. Now going to once again come back over here, so that Blade Master going to come in, perhaps focus down any low hit point peasants, but those peasants are going to be able to escape just because he was unable to pick up that Circle of Nobility just in time. Now going after that Archmage instead. Archmage down to 312 hit points after taking a wind walk strike from that Blade Master. Blade Master trying to chase down that Archmage. Archmage sitting with the Claws of Attack +6 will not even with that will not be able to really outdamage that Blade Master, as that Blade Master attacks faster and has a higher average damage. Coming back over here, we have some more footmen just trying to run back away. Grunts now trying to do some creeping. So if those grunts are able to take down some of these Null Brutes and essentially steal some of the experience from Th000, that would be a very strong play. Fly taking down that Null Brute, going to get a Tome of Intelligence, now continuing to try to take down more units. Archmage on the other hand healing back over here. Healing over here by that Fountain of Health. Blade Master on Secret Valley should have a definite advantage. We'll see if he buys a Boots of Speed. Waiting for it. Wait for it. No, he's just going to loiter at that shop as those grunts continue to move around, waiting for that Boots of Speed to come in being able to purchase it. Finally able to purchase it at the 1900 hour. However, the Archmage also going to pick up a Boots of Speed, so both players picking up Boots of Speeds. And now we have militia creeping over here, so Lancer or Th000 able to get to level 2 while those militia are currently creeping away. So waiting for that level 2, and those footmen now going to be coming into that base as well. So footmen now trying to do some harassment over here, going to take down this Orc Burrow as it's being constructed. So Th000 with just awesome timing at this stage in the game, able to really push back, or really able to just make Fly hurt for his economy. Now trying to repair some of these Orc Burrows. Orc Burrow down to 240 hit points. Blade Master, however, trying to come back in. Perhaps that Blade Master will get some additional kills and may take down this low hit point footman as well. Is he going to take it down? Yes, able to take it down. Down it goes. So another footman getting taken down, but that Orc Burrow is still in fact up. So very nice play by Fly. Fly minimizing the damage from the harassment of that Archmage and those footmen. Footman now trying to desperately run back away. Archmage trying to come back in, dropping another Water Elemental, and that Water Elemental is going to really be able to take down another Orc Burrow. That Orc Burrow getting focused down once again by that piercing damage of that Water Elemental. Are we going to get a surround? Almost gets a surround off on that Water Elemental. Water Elemental desperately trying to get taken down. Water Elemental down to 89 hit points, but it looks like it will still be enough to cancel. Yeah, last second cancellation by Fly, in order to not lose any of that gold, or not lose as much of that gold. Blademaster fighting back against a single Footman. Footman gets taken down, and Blademaster sitting at level 2. Grunt's now coming back in, and that Archmage just running around the map, Staff of Teleportation and Boots of Speed in hand, just continuing to try to keep up this pressure. Drops another Water Elemental, and we have a Voodoo Lounge finally coming into play. That Voodoo Lounge going to most likely get focused down by that Water Elemental. No, just going straight for that Orc Burrow, so that Orc Burrow going to get focused down. Archmage going to try to come back in on that backside, and then once again trying to focus down that Orc Burrow. Blademaster, however, trying to focus down some of the one of those low hit point peasants, unable to get there, as this is a complete wall off. Now trying to go after that farm, but that farm is going to be very, very difficult to take down, as it is in fact armored, and buildings take less damage from heroes, so that hero damage taking less. Archmage almost gets surrounded in that back of the base. Does have a Staff of Teleportation, so really not going to be that poorly affected by this attack. We now have a single Footman completely healed back up over here at this fountain. Archmage now trying to push back down on this Voodoo Lounge. A couple of these Water Elementals now just trying to figure out their way, try to get back out. And this Voodoo Lounge is going to complete at 126 hit points and then start to be repaired by that peasant, and that should really force him to not lose that single particular Voodoo Lounge. Blademaster now trying to once again put more pressure on that Footman. Footman down to 126 hit points. Blademaster with plenty of energy should consider windwalking to try to catch up to that one unit. Grunt's now trying to protect that one Voodoo Lounge, and now that Water Elemental down to 26 hit points, gonna get hit, yet down to 5 hit points, down it goes, and that Blademaster almost sitting at level 3. Staff of Teleportation coming back to that home base. Samdan now with that Mountain King getting the Clarity Potion on this Archmage, and now with Dual Sanctums and Casters may once again try to tower. Stay tuned for part 2 and what I expected to be conclusion of this replay between Fly and Samdan here on Secret Valley.